All right, shalom, everybody. We are going to go over the hibiscus. How can we learn all these things that the scripture teaches us? If we go to what the Bible teaches us, we also go to other things that teach us on what we should look for. So, with all that being said, hopefully we can get this hooked up and going here so we can have what we're looking for. There we go. And share the screen. And I don't see our share screen on there. There we go. That's what we was looking for. All right. Here we go. Now, tonight, again, we are going over the hibiscus. It is a flower, a beautiful, pretty flower, right? Pretty flowers. We can see what they look like. They have a red, a pink, different tints to them. Beautiful flowers. Now, what we're trying to figure out is all these things that we take, what does it help us? Look like ketchup. Amazingly, what's funny about this is a lot of the things that we are searching for and looking for on the shelves is we have right in our own yards, our own gardens, or something or another like this, right? So all we have to do is look and see these beautiful flowers. And let's get started. The health benefits of the hibiscus. What do you think? Again, a lot of these things, if you look in the medical field, if you look, then you will see what it does, right? If you look at some of the nuts, if you look at like the cashew, the different type of nuts, you can see what they will help us out with. Different parts of flowers, different things. That makes any sense, right? We probably heard that before. So, with that same thing, same concept, is the blood, the health of the blood. And anything usually red, like bloodroot and these things, are known for helping and curing, promoting blood. The health benefits of hibiscus powder are hair growth. So that's right, you can grow your hair. You can help keep your hair. A lot of these things that we are having and doing, sadly, we don't look at. We look at something on the shelf. We look at something else. We look at all the different things other than the main things we need to be looking at, right? So hair growth prevents cancer. That's a very, very big one. It's funny, but a lot of these flowers, a lot of these herbs prevent cancer. Now, when you get into it, of course, they're going to tell you, well, it's only in a laboratory rat from 2002, and we don't know about, but it's proven that it prevents and helps against cancers. Cures dandruff, controls acne, promotes eyebrow growth. Want them big old bushy eyebrows, or maybe you ain't got any eyebrows? Maybe you want some of this. Hair color. That's right. Instead of dyeing your hair and worrying about all those pesky lymphoma-causing hair dyes and inks and tattoos and all those things, you know, wouldn't it be a lot smarter if you was going to do those things to just use this anyway? Premature graying of hair and treats the cold. The hibiscus plant is a plant, the parts which are used for medical purposes. Hibiscus flower is used for a number of purposes all over India, including the religious ones as well, right? See these people and they put their little dot on their forehead and all these things. Not only does the flower look beautiful inside out, but it also comes with a number of benefits for your skin, your hair, your heart, and overall health-related issues. In this article, we will be discussing about the benefits of the hibiscus powder. Beautiful flower. It's amazing that we have all these beautiful things and they're right before us, and all we got to do is partake of them, right? We can take the powder, we can buy the powder, we can get the powder, or we can crush it or eat the flowers ourselves. But you have to be careful with pesticides and things of that nature. Hair growth when used on a regular basis. All these things, again, are, usually 6 to 8 weeks is what you got to get out of these things. They're not just an overnight cure, one pill, that's it, we're done with it, our hair grows. It takes time, right? If it took you time to get your hair lost, if it took you 40, 50 years to get to where your hair's falling out, or some kind of chemicals or something like that, then even that probably wasn't overnight, right? It took time. The same thing. Your body will heal itself. It just needs help. It just needs some of these things. And sometimes when we give it the right attention, it will come back and even better than it was because you're purifying it and making it better. So the powder works great to cure or to curb hair loss. You can mix this powder with henna or even curd for best results. This will help to strengthen the roots and will make your hair stronger and thicker. Although you can also get the hibiscus oil for hair loss, but the powder works a little better than the prior one. Here we go, what everybody wants to hear, right? It prevents cancer. As per research, an enzyme in the hibiscus flower helps to prevent cancer, as well as prevents symptoms. However, the same is not yet proven scientifically, but so you're going to get this with everything, because if we can take 3 powders and cure cancer, then we know what happens in that case, right? If you don't know, then ask your doctor and he will tell you. You can mix hibiscus powder with lemon juice. That will help to cure the dandruff without over drying your hair. In fact, it is a well-known medicine to cure dandruff and reduce hair, right? Also, one of the best hair masks for nourishment and making the hair healthy and strong. Oh, Rapunzel, is this what she used? The anti-inflammatory properties in the presence of vitamin C helps to control acne and pimples. It is also because of the acids present in the hibiscus that help to purify the skin by breaking down the dead skin and increasing the cell turnover. As a result, you get clearer, pimple-free, and smoother-looking complexion. What every girl wants, right? Promote eyebrow growth. And please don't give this to the elderly grandpa and have his big old, right? If you have not so thick eyebrows and you're worried about it, here's the solution. Just mix some coconut oil and the hibiscus powder in equal proportions and then add castor oil. Apply this over your eyebrows on a regular basis to see the difference. The hibiscus powder promotes eyebrow growth, and you can maintain thick eyebrows with the help of this. The hair color hibiscus powder can be mixed with methodiane, or good shiny black hair. Not only this, it can also be used for a hair dye for gray hair. You can also mix it with coffee powder. That will give you a very dark brown color. There you go. A natural hair dye instead of those other things that cause lymphoma and blood diseases. And what's the other blood disease? Leukemia. Premature graying of hair. Premature graying of hair is something in which no shampoo or hair color can help us with. However, this powder is still there to save us all. You can mix the powder with the almond powder mixed with water or the curd. Apply this mixture all over your scalp and your hair to prevent this issue. In addition, it is also best for thick, long hair. It also treats a cold. Imagine that. People have been using hibiscus powder and flower since ages ago to cure a cough and the cold. In fact, this is one of the best remedies to get rid of a cough and a cold. This can also be used with ginger. And for best results, though it may not be that good to taste, but it does not to be healthy, right? So imagine what the taste of it and all that is, but what we're really looking for is the healthy, the shiny, the all that, right? So just like with anything else, if you're worried about how it tastes, then that's probably more of a problem than what you got, right? If you're more worried about how it tastes, then your cough and your problems are probably not that bad to begin with. All right, anti-aging. This one is a lifesaver. The anti-accident. Anyway, it will help you in your cell renewal. And this is a big one for, like we said before, cancer and those things of that nature. Anything that blood cellular goes back to baby, right? Being a baby. Your blood becomes toxic with the shots, with the different things, with all the things that are in it, with the food, all the garbage that we eat, the pesticides, all those things just continue to contaminate your blood, which contaminates your body, which contaminates your skin. So you know eventually that you're going to have these major problems, right? You're going to have a breakdown of the system, especially the more older you get. You know, a lot of people usually in their 20s and 30s don't get that many problems because their body is throwing all this garbage out. But the older we get and the more we retain weight and do all these things, usually we bring all these things and it just continues to build up. So cholesterol, when consumed on a regular basis, the hibiscus powder can help to control the levels of cholesterol. It helps to increase the good cholesterol and reduces the bad cholesterol, and thus your health and your heart in good condition. So we have a lot of good things from, again, a flower that is basically harmless to most people. Now, with that being said, we have to go over what are the side effects. And with many of these things, because it's treating your heart or your blood or whatever, it's going to drop levels, your sugar levels, different levels of your body. That's, you know, should be known. If it's not doing anything, then it's not doing anything. Decrease blood sugar levels. In case you're suffering from diabetes, keep in mind that it can decrease the blood sugar level. So again, consult your doctor as a dose of your medications as they might need to be adjusted. And please, with any of these things, if you notice your blood pressure or anything that's going different, then again, you have to get some professional attention, right? You have to know, don't just take this stuff and take spoonfuls of it and think it's a flower, because you can really hurt yourself. Although uncommon, but it can lead to a number of issues, including nausea, headache, constipation, pain, gas, painful urination, upset stomach, and shakiness. All right. We need somebody that can read this stuff really quick on them commercials. And it may cause death. No, not this, but the other. Low blood pressure. Taking this may make your blood pressure become excessive low in people already suffering from low blood pressure. Again, consult your doctor, know what you're taking, know what you're doing, know what you need. If you need something for raising your blood pressure, then you need a licorice. You don't need this. Know what you're taking and why you're taking it and what your plan of action is. So in conclusion, the powder is used to treat a number of conditions like high cholesterol, hair loss, and skin issues. However, most of the benefits provided by the powder are not backed up by any scientific evidence, right? So again, anytime we go over these things, you have to do your research, you have to study, you have to know what particularly you're looking for. and we're just going over each one to know what there is, right? There's 200 to 300,000 of these different herbs, whatever you want to call them, and probably more. Each one have a particular thing usually that they do. Many of them, as we see, are for skin. They do lower blood pressure. They do things like that. So the question would be, why does anybody have high blood pressure? Why is there pills on taking high blood pressure daily, twice a day? If these things do this, and they know they do this, then same thing with cholesterol. But I think most of us know why the answers to that actually are. It's because you get lots and lots of money. So what you do is you mix it up, pour it on your head, and use it like a shampoo, right? And when you do that, it helps your hair, helps many things. If you take it on the inside, again, you can take it with juice, you can take it with water, however you want to take it, but please take it with something other than just spooning it in your mouth, because if you just spoon it in your mouth, you can get choked from the powder. There's other powders, the beet powder, it's kind of, a lot of these things are just, they got that choking potential because it's a powder. It's a dry powder. It's a dry flower. And people don't understand that in some cases. So you have to understand, again, what you're getting a hold of. It's not just something, these are not toys. This ain't something to do. This is actually for health benefits of people who have these problems that can, hopefully fix those problems. And we are going to go through some more later. Like each week, we're trying to go through more of these and figure out what can help you or can help somebody you know. So I hope this has helped. If there's any questions or comments, then we can answer them. And if not, we are going to close out and get some more. So until next time, may Yahweh bless you, may his kindness shine upon you, and may he grant you shalom. Shalom and Yahweh's blessings. Shalom and blessing to all. You too have a blessed evening, and we will see you next time. May Yahweh bless you. Shalom, and have a great and wonderful, wonderful evening and a great night, and blessings to all. Mm-hmm.